This article is called Nest Egg from the upcoming publication of April 2023. Nest Egg. The moths of the universe stole all the salt. These lepidopterans licked all the sugar from frosted cupcakes, shortcakes, chocolate eclairs, jube beans, and peanut butter cups. The men eat their dull food in the doorways of the delis. They both take one bite and sigh. The food hasn't fixed the problem, and they paid for the food thinking it would be a happy point in between home life and work. Over the park, the moths flutter with gray wings that have yellow spots, and now they fancy the caffeine, so they go to the cafes and absorb it from the pots, and so nothing tastes good, and nothing is giving that kick. You turn your eyes out the window toward the ginormous orange sun, and you think that even though there are a zillion things you must deal with, maybe if the sun likes you, you'll be okay. But it's not so easy. If you are to be you, you must learn to stop thinking without knowing you are thinking so much, since so much of it is recreating the past. And that's why you think you see old familiar faces in public, because you are rethinking the same days. However, today is the day to live again. Admit there is so much you don't know, that you have been foolhardy in an attempt to live a dream, but really, that perfect ego is like a big puffy coat. God has X-ray vision. So who are you? You don't know. You were young once and are unsure if you are young now, because there is much no one talks about with you. And most of the time, people are just walking by one another with plain expressions saying nothing. So, it is okay to be young. The questions are alone with yourself, but the moths are confident. They're even taking all the sugarless Jell-O cups you have in the refrigerator, / maybe tomorrow they'll still be there, being fantastic, incredible, moving moths orchestrating. Maybe you'll drive by a forest and wonderful tall trees, notice clouds in particular. Maybe you'll want to cry because you realize you can be in love again. Maybe you'll know what it's like to be innocent again, to not know what the world is but rely on nature to take care of you, since you are rather helpless as an ego so stubborn in the infinite. Yes, learn to be present, and new things will be served to others on a platter. That's what the moths were really trying to imply, and they'll give the food flavor again, but you've got to get somewhere, haven't you? And you won't see any new life so long as you're thinking of some life that hasn't come yet or will be. This is the life, now. Romantic, new, beautiful, filled with furniture and neighbors and glass. What for? The moving man, alive in the world, with friends, friendless, popular, average, talented, with skin, with hearing, and with ears, is alive. Maybe I don't have talent. I've scared away the people of the past with excess desire. But when that is gone and they don't return, you'll know that those thoughts are gone, and you are an authentic life. Alone among hundreds, thousands, 100,000. Get used to losing things because it's going to keep on happening. And you are a soul who will strive and not let anything break what you learn here, and dare to try because your reward in the end is painless, with lots of clapping. And tomorrow you'll be older and without the past. Just notice the pressure on the heart and listen to the heart and relax your feet. Then a moth comes and takes you. It puts you into a bird's nest on a telephone pole. This man needs to be watched and loved like an animal, says the moth to the chicks. So you wake up for a series of mornings after sleeping on the twigs, putting up with bird siblings, twittering, and you look down at the ground from the nest, at the bronze roof of a car driving by, and you've forgotten all the emotional relationships you've had, the desires to outshine, to prove, to change the whole paradigm of society, to end lawlessness, to wake up the world. Yes, you don't need to think of all that, and thinking of all that does not do the trick. So the moths claim you again, and carry you down to the ground, and they've set everything solid again for a Sunday. You have a good day, opening a new gallon of milk, drinking 3 glasses of it between dinner and bed, and everything is wonderful.